Tell me about this pronouns business.
Yeah, so pronoun choice is harmful, says billionaire tech Ben Chestnut. Technological billionaire has railed against his staff habits for introducing themselves on Zoom using their preferred pronouns. So when I read this story, it reminded me of that moment when Keir Starmer wouldn't know how to explain
what a woman was.
And I'm like, you're that, you're not going to just... And it just makes you feel like, where are we going here? What world are we going to be living in where you can't feel decisive in your, this is who I am, yeah, that's who you are. And if you would describe yourself as that particular person, then fair enough. But I actually look at this as kind of sad. The fact that it's a billionaire who actually mentioned it. You know,
and he's spoken, I think, a lot of sense in this email. Yeah. Because what he has said is that actually it kind of is dressed up as being inclusive, but in fact it's very divisive, and it's not even what all trans people want.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you gave me this story because, I don't want to get cancelled yet.
It's really interesting.
There'll be a lot to say on another show.
Yeah, but you know, this is interesting, Mark, because like the comedians who come on who haven't done the show before, that you do get like, you're worried about like being critiqued for this.
No, I'm not worried because I'm very confident of who I am.
Yeah.
And I will see somebody and I will call it for why I see it. And I think that in what's happening with companies now, telling their staff that, I mean, the main thing, you're coming in, you're employed to do a job. Yeah. And just do the job. We know there's HR there for a reason. You chipping in, trying to break down what's going on around the world, there's no need for it. You know what I mean? There's a lot more things. You want to worry about all of the porn stuff on the internet. They're worried about pronouns.
And
worried about all bots. And grooming,
and terror.
Yeah.
There you go. And people shaping people's minds on internet.
And fake news.
Yeah. And the algorithms, while I only get 20 people on my Instagram Live, that's what he needs to worry about.
Well, I'll tell you what, they're a very lucky 20 people. On the strength of tonight, it's going to grow that audience, isn't it? Sajeela, I'm keen to move on to the next story, but a quick line on that from you, because I know it's close to your heart as a subject.
Well, obviously it's not inclusive because when you force... I've just been applying for different festivals abroad and they're asking for my... he, she, her.
Yeah.
And there's no way for me to decline to use that because I find it like, why do you need... you're forcing me to... So that's not including me. You're excluding me because you haven't really considered that I might not want to use that.
It's kind of... It's like the old... when you fill out your ethnicity.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, all right. And then they broke it down. There was black, English, Irish.
Yeah.
And then you had like... other.
Yeah.
And then it went, no, we need to find out more.
Yeah, we need to do more spying.
Are you black Cockney, white Cockney, Indian...
Pakistani, Bangladeshi.
Indian Muslim, and I'm like...
I know.
So it's like, just leave it alone.
I've got actually a word for all of us. OK, this is crazy, I know, but Brits. Maybe we're all Brits?
I don't know.
Let me just think about that for a moment. I wonder if that'll work.
I'm liking...
there
you go.
I can see.
Never say never.
Or
human beings. No, that's just crazy.
Humans. Yeah, we got
Brothers and sisters.